Researchers hypothesized that a decline in the population of dusky sharks near the mid-Atlantic coast of North America led to a decline in the population of eastern oysters in the region. Dusky sharks do not typically consume eastern oysters, but do consume cow-nose rays, which are the main predators of oysters. So what I often do in these scenarios is draw a little diagram, as silly as it sounds, of what's actually happening here. So they're saying the population of dusky sharks going down. Let me adjust my window here and try to write a clear sort of, diagrammatic summary of this. Dusky sharks going down, they're saying leads to a decline in the oysters. So sharks down leads to oysters down. Now, sharks don't directly eat the oysters, so it's not that simple. There's an intermediary here. The sharks eat the rays. So whatever the answer is, it has to somehow pass through the rays as the intermediary, because the sharks don't directly eat the oysters. Let's go one at a time. Which finding, if true, would most directly support the researchers' hypothesis? Declines in the regional abundance of dusky sharks' prey other than cow-nose rays are associated with regional declines in dusky shark abundance. I don't think so, because that doesn't say what would happen to the oysters. I don't think it's that one, but eastern oyster abundance tends to be greater in areas with both dusky sharks and cow-nose rays than in areas with only dusky sharks. That's not jumping out at me either, but let's leave that. Consumption of eastern oysters by cow-nose rays in the region substantially increased before the regional decline in dusky shark abundance began. That would be saying the rays were eating more of the oysters while the sharks were still there. I don't think so, but I'm hoping it's the last one. Cow-nose rays have increased in regional abundance as dusky sharks have decreased in regional abundance. Yeah, that one's more straightforward and it clicks, because that's saying the rays, right? So the rays are what eat the oysters. So the rays going up matches with the oysters going down as the sharks have gone down, right? So now all together, right? So let's talk through the sort of food chain events, right? Sharks, I'll do it in red here. Sharks decline causes rays to go up, which causes the oysters to go down, which makes sense. So it's D as in dog.